It's a real honor and a joy to be here with you at this moment. You've come a long way. You've come a long way, and I know that there were probably moments when you wanted to give up, and we are glad that none of us gave up. Not your Albanian hosts, not your American friends, not you, not your families. I'll never forget the night that you arrived here, and you came in on several nights. And seeing you arrive in this wonderful country of Albania was a bright spot in those dark days. And I know I speak for everybody at the American Embassy here when I say that we were truly honored to be able to help in some little way to help you get through this very difficult period. I want to tell you that there are two reasons I'll never forget your arrival. One is your courage. Even before you went through the difficult times in August in Afghanistan, you had already been people who put yourself at risk to work for a stronger, better, freer Afghanistan. And you worked for a better world for the next generation. The second reason I'll never forget what's happened over the last few months is because of the Albanian people and the way that they opened their arms and opened their hearts to all of us, all of you. Albania, as you know, was the very first country that stood up and said, "We will help. Our doors are open. Come to us." And what I've learned in my 2 years here in Albania is that the Albanian people take very seriously the opportunity, the responsibility to open the door to a stranger in need and to make you feel that you are truly a guest. There's a saying here in Albania about bread, salt, and an open heart. And what I have felt here is that if you go to an Albanian in your darkest moment, when you are coldest, you are hungriest, you are poorest, an Albanian will open the door wide, and an Albanian will give you their last crumb of bread, their last grain of salt, and everything that they hold in their heart. It's a matter of honor. So thank you to our Albanian hosts, our friends, government officials. Thank you for everything that you have done. You've ensured that everybody who comes here feels like a guest and stays here with dignity and kindness. Some of you may know already that during World War II, we saw firsthand again what the Albanians did. And as I mentioned, it's a matter of honor. And in those times, when the Jews came, because the whole world was against them, it was Albanians who opened the door. And you may know that they began with 200 Jews in this country. And Albania is the only country in all of Europe that ended with more Jews than they began. And in fact, they had almost 4,000 Jews by the time World War II was over. I know that, like many Jews, you also will carry a special place in your heart for Albania and for the Albanian people. And that you should know you also leave something behind here, a very special memory for them as well. I hope you know that it's a great honor for us to be here with you. We tried to work as hard as we could, knowing that you were working even harder. And we're glad that we're able to do what little we could. I'd like to especially thank Keith West, one of our staff members. Can you stand up, Keith? For helping to get us to this moment. Thank you, Keith, for leading with such determination, grace, compassion, professionalism. I'd also like to acknowledge Holly Holzer, who is here from Washington on behalf of American officials who still work every single day and night to try to support Afghans seeking to relocate out of Afghanistan. Holly, where are you? Thank you, Holly, to you and all of our CARE colleagues for continuing to assist our Afghan friends. And to all of you, the Afghan families, tonight you're starting the next chapter of your new lives in America. You will be joining a nation of immigrants and the ancestors of immigrants from all over the world, the descendants of immigrants from all over the world, joining others from Afghanistan and Albania and hundreds of others. I'm an immigrant myself, first-generation immigrant. And what I'd like to say to you is that you've come a long way, as I say, but the road ahead will also be long. There will be moments, once again, when you will want to give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I think if you keep your hope in your heart, there will come a day when the sadness of what you have lost will be outweighed by the joy and promise of what is to come. And I think that all of you have shown in your perseverance here and in your grace here that you will become great Americans. And I'm looking forward to being able to call you that. On behalf of all Americans, I'd like to wish you a safe journey to your new home and to your new future. And I wish you all the best of luck as you begin again. Thank you so much.
Good evening, dear friends. I got really emotional as I came here to bid you farewell and to meet with some of you. I remember as if it was just a few days ago when you first came to this country and when we first received you. I must say that I have really mixed feelings today. On the one hand, I'm really happy for each and every one of you. I know that this is what you wanted. I know that this is what you have been dreaming of. And I'm very happy that this dream came true. And to a certain extent, it came true even faster than what we dared to hope. I know that most of you were successful people back home, from all capacities of life. People who made a difference in Afghanistan, either in the media or in human rights, in women's rights, in academia. And I know that you must have today a lot of emotion, some apprehension. But let me tell you this, also as someone who was an immigrant in the United States, who studied there, who lived there, who knows the United States, this is the best country. That's the country of opportunities. And if you made it in Afghanistan, despite the danger, the difficulties, I am sure that you will have a fantastic future in the United States and you will succeed there big time. But alongside the happiness, I must say that I also feel sad. This is the end of an operation for many of you, and for many of us, obviously, to which we gave our all, we gave our hearts and our minds, and we did see you and we did receive you as guests, but you also became our friends, and today our friends are departing. And I just hope that you will always have a good memory of this country, of Albania, of its people, and that you will sometime in the future come back to visit us. And we are really looking forward to that day. But I also strongly believe that this operation, the evacuations and the hosting of you, did not just help you. I believe strongly that it helped us too. And I've had this conversation with many of the people that were involved and who made this possible, be that in the American Embassy or people that have come here to help, to assist you, that this operation has made us all better people, and we will never forget this experience either. And furthermore, it has made us friends, and it has made our relation to old friends even stronger. I've met some extraordinary people that I'm proud to call friends during this operation. I do not want to list them all, but I would like to mention Arzo, that I see here in tears today, from the sadness but also the joy to see you move to a much better future, who has been so amazing in her passion and in her dedication. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, Arzo. But this operation has also brought us and our American friends, our American partners, even closer. People like Ambassador Yuri Kim, Keith, and their associates that have worked tirelessly to make this moment right here happen. And it has been an honor for us to help our partners in their hour of need, and I'm certain that our alliance and our friendship will only become stronger, and it has entered a new phase or a new stage because of this operation. So I don't want to take much of your time. I know that you are impatient to get going and that you have a long trip ahead of you. I just want to wish you the very best in your new lives. It has been a pleasure and an honor to host you, to know you, and I really, really wish you a safe journey onwards to a much better life and a much better future for you and your families.
Hello, by permission of Ambassador and Foreign Minister of Albania and all here, a very good evening for all of you, and thank you so much for giving me time to speak on behalf of all the teams who are here and living in Albania. Today was the first day of New Year in Afghanistan. We call it Nowruz. So let me say Happy Nowruz to all of you as well. When I see you, Ambassador, in here, and when I came in here in the airport and entered in here, it reminded me the memory, the memories that we came in Albania, and also the foreign minister and the prime minister of Albania that were in the airport. And that day, it was very hard for all of us that we came from a very dark day in Afghanistan and a very terrible situation of Afghanistan. There was no clarity, nothing to know about our future. And even most of us didn't know about the culture of Albania, the people of Albania, and everything about this country. But in that day, when we came out of the airport, you were there, and you gave us so much support and love and also kindness. We gave from you incentives and energy, and we are thankful for all of your support. Tonight is the last night of us in here in Albania, but it is not the last. We will have, all of us have lots of memories and everything from all of you. And I want from all of the people in here, have a clap for all of your support that you did and done for us, please. We found Albania a very green and natural country. Even the people of Albania and also the government of Albania, like their country, are so beautiful, nice, and kind. Thank you so much for your, like you have the heart like oceans, and it means a lot to all of us. This is not the last night of us in here. We will have a lot of memory from all of you. We will not forget that the people of Albania, how much they have been so good and kind and supportive to all of us. We will not forget the people of Albania, they cried with us when we shared our stories and also situation of Afghanistan, and how much they said, and also how much they was kind to all of us. Even our friends, the U.S. Department of State, and especially the U.S. Embassy in here. Thank you so much for all of you. We are not the people to forget how much you have been kind to all of us. We will tell your story, our story from Albania to other people that we will meet, and also for our next generation and all of our generation in Afghanistan and outside of Afghanistan. We will say about how much you are kind to all of us. And also it's, I think, one of the chapter of your history as well. And your next generation, how they will see and also they will read about when Afghans came here as a refugee and you give us space and also open your door and also open your heart. Thank you so much for that. Before the speech, I said I will not cry in here. And these people who are here now, we will go to US. And we tried hard and work hard to bring peace all around the world, not just for Afghanistan, for all the world, like, you know, they are in war now. And we want to have a safe place for all the children who are born, and also for our young women and men that they are living in war. And we will talk about the story that how much it was hard, this, you know, the consequences of, you know, the war. At the end, I want to special thanks Ambassador Kim, the foreign minister, the people of Albania, our friends, Arzu John, the organization who work for us, like NET, Vital Voice, Spirit of America, American Council, Yalda Hakim Foundation, and all of you. And thank you so much for all of your support, kindness, and also your help. I wish you all of the best in this year, and I hope this year bring peace, health in Afghanistan and all around the world. We hope no one leaves their countries. We will come back in Albania as a tourist, and we will never forget your kindness and supportive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here I have two gifts for you. I hope you like it, and behind of all the teams. And I hope it will be, when you see the drawing, it remains all of the Afghan refugees who are here and left Albania. Thank you.